Well, hello food freaks and welcome to That's Rank. Dr. John Kellogg was the founder of Kellogg's cereal, officially putting his cornflakes on the shelves all the way back in 1906 with a commitment to low blood sugar, boring mealtime goodness in the hopes that his bowl full of boar would, and I'm not making this up, stop post-breakfast acts of self-pleasure. Imagine how this guy would react if he knew about the internet. Well, that ideology didn't last long because by the 1960s their slogan was Kellogg's puts more in your day, and instead of denying solo carnal acts, they were now embracing them with words like nut and frosted dripping all over every cereal not named Special K. Seriously, nobody likes Special K. Well, today, Kellogg's is the home to dozens upon dozens of high-sugar cereal that is Dr. John Kellogg spinning on his grave, probably on a sugar high, and today we're going to take a look at these 4 limited-time offerings that are sure to send my heart palpitations right into the danger zone. And those cereals are Raisin Bran with oats and honey, Froot Loops with marshmallows, Minecraft Creeper Crunch cinnamon cereal with marshmallows, and Honey Nut Frosted Flakes. Now, many of you may not have noticed because I admit it's a subtle change, but I'm actually filming outside today. I don't know why, but cereal and outdoor eating go hand in hand to me. If we're having breakfast outside, grab me a bowl because it's cereal time, y'all. Also, it rained overnight. There's just this nice rainly smell in the air, and I just wanted to. We're gonna start with the Raisin Bran for a couple of reasons here. One, I wanna make it through this episode without seeing my face turn red and falling asleep just from the sugar rush, but secondly, Raisin Bran's actually my favorite cereal. Just in case you weren't sure whether or not I was a boring old man, now you have confirmation. And that might actually be a lie. I don't know. It's my favorite so much as it's my go-to cereal. I can't eat a lot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it hurts me, but Raisin Bran sits nicely. It's filling and I like raisins. I know a lot of you don't like raisins, but raisins have a bad rap. I blame the awful person who gives them away on Halloween for ruining raisins. Like, if your choice is a box of Sunsweet raisins or a Kit Kat, like, I understand your rage. But an oatmeal cookie or a cereal, raisins rule, man. So do we need oats and honey to prop it up? Hell no, but do they make a perfect cereal even better? That's the question we're looking to answer today. Well, it's delivered as promised, at least with the oats. You've got these little oatlings floating around the bowl all over the place, and we're left asking, did the cereal need oatlings? I definitely don't think I have enough oatlings in my regular diet. Maybe that's why I don't sleep enough. I'm lacking in vitamin oats. There is a little bit of honey in here, and it adds some extra sugar, but I don't know if it needed it. I always thought the sugar on the raisins were enough, but it's not an unpleasant cereal. The oats do add a new texture though, and yeah, I don't like that. They're weird. Right away, it feels like their life's mission is to get stuck in my teeth, so maybe this is a helpful cereal if you don't floss enough. It's definitely gonna prompt you to do it more often. 4 to 5 dentists should probably recommend this cereal. I got one now. It's not good. Melissa38 gives these 5 stars and says, our kids don't really like the sugary cereals. They're more into bran and whole grain. So when this came out, they wanted to try it, and I'm glad I bought it. It's a good cereal, great taste, and good crunch. Yeah, look at the top of that review. That was an incentivized review. That's an important distinction because let's try this again. Our kids don't really like the sugary cereal. They're more into the bran and whole grains. So when this came out, they wanted to try it, and I'm glad I bought it. It's a good cereal, great taste, and good crunch. Yeah, she lies. Kellogg's lies. No kid ever picked Raisin Bran over sugary cereals. It's one of the last eaten ones in those combination packs on camping trips. Like the Apple Jacks, the Froot Loops, the Corn Pops, those are all going first. Then the Raisin Bran, and then dead last Rice Krispies and Special K, because nobody likes Special K. Well, Dr. John, talking about nut and frosting in your cereal, Tony the Tiger's doing it all, my man. Now, honey and frosting in the same cereal feels like overkill to me, so my hope is that the frosting has actually been repurposed into a honey. There is a chance, because I checked the nutritional info, and it's actually got less sugar per cup than the Raisin Bran did, which might seem weird on surface, but raisins actually carry a lot of natural sugars in them. The Raisin Bran was a source of 11 vitamins and minerals. This one is only 6. So this one's definitely worse for you. I mean, probably. I'm not a nutritionist. Seriously, don't ever listen to me for dietary advice or frankly any YouTuber. We are not a smart people. So I don't know about you, but to me these look a lot more corn flaky than they do frosted flaky. So yeah, it looks like they replaced the frost with the honey. which means they're not even Frosted Flakes. You're on thin ice, Tony, and that's a problem because you're already skating. Those are cornflakes. Those are crappy, don't touch yourself cornflakes. With a little bit of honey, but they're cornflakes. Have Frosted Flakes been cornflakes all along? Am I literally just figuring this out now? Like, that changes everything for me. I hate cornflakes. I don't want to think that I've been secretly enjoying cornflakes for all these years. I'm legitimately not okay right now, Tony. Now, Rachel J gives these 5 stars and says, I did not give this serious 5 stars because I felt like being nice. It is delicious. If you are curious about trying it, go buy it. You will not be disappointed, especially if you enjoy honey flavor. What? Well, Karen R also gives these 5 stars and says, I really love this Frosted Flakes flavor. It is so yummy, very crunchy, and when you add hot milk, the honey and nut flavor comes out. I love it. Oh my God, no, do not add hot milk to cereal. God, what is the matter with you? Like, I'm gonna be sick at that idea. My stomach can feel the milk curdling as we speak. Just hell to the no. Can we move on? So I expect this Minecraft Creeper Crunch Cinnamon cereal with marshmallows to be the biggest wild card today because I don't know what to expect. I imagine they repurposed another cereal from their line somewhere and threw it in here, and the marshmallows are almost certainly the same ones that every cereal company has ever used, but maybe Creeper Bit marshmallows hit a little bit differently. It's important to remember, whole grain is the first ingredient. It's important to try to remember that they really want you to think that this is good for you. For some reason they didn't add, and sugar is the second ingredient through the 25th ingredient. Also important to note, I've never played Minecraft, and I've never watched anybody playing Minecraft. I don't really know what the point of Minecraft is. I've seen screenshots of the game, and to me it looks a lot like that old Wolfenstein game. Can anybody confirm, is this a sequel to Wolfenstein? Are the Creeper Bit marshmallows the ammo that you use to load up your BFG? I swear to God, if this video gets pushed out to the masses, my comment section is gonna be lit up by angry kid-like adults who explain all the nuances of the game to me. Let me preface this by saying, if you feel like doing that, I don't care. At least until my son starts playing the game, at which case I'm sure I'm gonna know every little detail there is to know. Well, I mean, it looks as it's pictured on the box as far as I can tell, and I smell the cinnamon, so that's good. At least we're not going subtle today. I mean, this certainly is a cereal, all right? Like, if you're the kind of fanboy who needs all things Minecraft, have at it. But I feel like there might be actually more value in collecting the box because there's less than a 0% chance the cereal has any kind of long-term shelf life. Get it while you can. It's far too unhealthy to have a niche like a cornflake and far too underwhelming to steal market shares from Lucky Charms. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fine. The cereal bits are like a cinnamon Cheerio and the marshmallows are basically what you would expect. I just would never buy this again. It's another in a long lineup of copycats. Honeybee74 gives this 1 star and calls it not good. Horrible flavor and texture. My son was very disappointed. I thought he was exaggerating, but he wasn't. It's hard and dry and has no flavor, just a hint of cinnamon, it's not good. Flavor and texture, this is literally every cereal that you've ever had. Have you ever had cereal before? Maybe that's the issue. Try adding milk, it takes care of the dry and hard problem that you've been encountering. On the other hand, Bridget gives it 5 stars. My son liked it, said it was yummy. I didn't try it. Then why are you here, Bridget? You can't rate things you haven't eaten. It would be like me prejudging this deviled egg ice cream. Wait, I'm totally prejudging that. That sounds like the worst invention since the deviled egg itself. You know, okay, Bridget, we're gonna let this one go. This is why you're here today. While I bought the Raisin Bran just so I'd have an excuse to eat Raisin Bran, I know y'all clicked on this video for the Froot Loops. And I dig it. Froot Loops are great. Even though I'm still a little bit shaken by the fact they all taste like exactly the same thing, you know, I'm ready to die on the hill that they tasted like different fruits when I was a kid. If nothing else, this might be one of the most inviting cereal boxes I've ever seen. It's got great, vibrant colors. Like if I was a kid going through the aisle, this would almost certainly fall off the shelf and into my cart. You know, hell, as an adult, that's basically what happens. Well, you didn't see anything. Look at that. From a pure visual standpoint, it's beautiful. This might be the most well-designed cereal for children that I've ever seen. If these had dropped back in the 1980s, it would have dominated Saturday morning cartoon time alongside the McNugget Kids and these phenomenal sunglasses. Oh my God, that is so good. I'm 40 years old. I have no business liking this right now. I'm not the market, but my God, that is tasty. I don't even like faux fruit, but Froot Loops holds a special place of nostalgia with me. Couple that with the marshmallows, and look, I know the marshmallows don't taste like anything, but it's a welcome textural difference and just another sugary flavor to look forward to. This is a brilliant concoction. I'm not stopping, by the way. Tarika D gives these 1 star and writes, haven't tried these, but would like to. I've always had a hard time in the cereal aisle. Ah yes, the cereal aisles are definitely a confusing land to navigate. I recommend a compass and an old salty sea captain. He probably won't lead you to Froot Loops, but I imagine you're going to find your way back to shore. And finally, Katrina S. is going to close us out with a 5-star review. Kellogg is genius for Mackie G Froot Loops first of all, and then add marshmallows. Oh yes, so good. Very good. Yeah, let's not be doing any Mackie Froot Loops anytime soon, thanks. You know, I'm open-minded, but sushi cereal is where I draw the line. I mean, probably. I imagine I'd still eat it just to make sure. And if you want to be here the day that Mackie Froot Loops cereal comes around, you're going to need to hit that subscribe button to this channel right away. And while we wait for that day, I'll be here to try all the rest of the new and weird products that continue to drop, including tons more cereal, no doubt. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Ciao for now.